Greetings, dear ones. How pleased and honored we are to be with you today in this first group meeting since you have landed up in this very different, very new, very sacred space. We honor you for making the time to be here to anchor in the energies of the group today. And of course, when we say group, we mean not only those who are in the room at this time, but also those who will be enjoying this transmission on your internet at a later time. Welcome to the New Age, dear ones. Here you are. We are so very proud, so very excited that you have landed in these new energies, and they are very new and very different indeed. Many have felt that nothing changed. They thought that not much happened with your pivotal alignment and nothing could be further from the truth. There has been profound change to the energetics of your planet. The changes have been so profound that many of you have been in an integration period since that pivotal alignment and are just starting to emerge from it now. That is how massive the energy influx was. It has taken that long for you to integrate those energies, to get used to what those new energies felt like. It has been taxing for many of you emotionally, mentally, and physically. But if you are applying what you know, you will move through this with ease and grace. Often, when you are in profound change, it is difficult to see because you do not have that higher vantage point. Oftentimes, it is with hindsight that you are able to see how vast the change has been, and this will be the case for many of you. You are also shifting into the energies of a brand new year as well. So we would say be kind and gentle to yourselves, dear ones, as you are now getting used to how it feels, as you are figuring out how to navigate, how to behave, how to create, how to move with the energies of the new Christed age. Remember that you are just stepping into it now. More and more will be revealed as you move forward, as you become more comfortable, as you are better able to hold and move with the energies with greater and greater ease. So we would say to you that the way to navigate in these new energies is through surrender, flow, and focus creation. In the older energies, we spoke of surrender, faith, flow, and trust. And while those are very valid aspects, if you are sitting in these brand new energies, you are here because you have had the faith and the trust to move through the shift, you see? So we think that you have the faith and trust elements covered. Now we wish to speak of surrender, flow, and focus creation. It is time for you to use your mastery. It is time for you to stay in a calm and centered place, to anchor in those energies, to balance yourselves, to move and accept willingly what is going on. It is to stay out of the idea that anything could be wrong. When you surrender, you are navigating your unique life expression, your path with mastery. By surrendering, you are allowing the guides and the helpers to assist you. When you stay in that flow, you allow yourself to move with grace and ease in the most direct way possible to where you wish to be. When you use your complete focus on what you would like to create more of, you are truly starting to work in the energies like the masters you really are. The sky is the limit, dear ones, for what you can create if you use this formula. We often speak of how the flow contains different elements. The flow can have periods of accelerated movement. That can feel scary. Humans don't like to feel like they are out of control. We always say that the flow has a steering wheel, and it is called gratitude. If you are giving the universe feedback through your gratitude, you will be effortlessly navigating your way in the flow to a place that you wish to be. But where people really tend to fall apart is in periods of lull. Lull periods are part of the entirety of the flow. A lull is a period of time where there is little perceived movement. Let us assure you, there is always, always movement. It is simply occurring behind the scenes. The universe cannot stagnate. That does not exist as a possibility. There is always movement. The very nature of the universe is to grow and expand. So when humans enter into a lull period, it is simply a time of rest, a time of integration, a time of release, a time to self-nurture and honor oneself. But before long, humans start to gnash their teeth thinking there is something wrong, so we have a new suggestion for you. We suggest that you consider it a sacred pause. If you can see it as a sacred time for you to love and honor yourself, to nurture yourself, a vacation for the soul, if you will, perhaps, just perhaps, you will be able to accept it and allow it to unfold as is required. If you do not get caught up in the idea that anything can be wrong, and if you stay in your focused creation and balance, you will always be moving forward with ease and with grace. These are the ways of the new energies, dear ones. So we encourage you to practice accepting and allowing, not only for yourselves, but for the process and for others as well. Many people will be going through trying times if they have not been actively doing their work, if they have not been focusing on their soul growth. Many people will be creating crises in their lives in order to get their attention, in order to change and embrace moving forward. Just as your guides have guided you seamlessly to where you are in this now moment, their guides have it well under control. Love people enough to let them be where they are. Lightworkers are caring souls. They are nurturers at heart, and they tend to want to fix things. You cannot control another person's soul growth, dear ones. You can support, you can encourage, but you must allow people to experience the natural consequences of their actions in order for them to attain growth. Just as your guides cannot interfere and do things for you, just as they must honor your free will, we urge you to honor the free will of others, understanding that it is the most powerful learning tool they have. You are here to step into your own personal empowerment and to allow others to do the same. Teach people through your example. If they ask you how you got where you are, or what you think, or to share your wisdom, absolutely do it lovingly. But you cannot cram spiritual growth down another person's throats. It cannot be done. It is an exercise in futility. All you will do is to activate resistance in them, which will keep them stuck even longer, and that is the last thing you wish to do. So love each other, support each other, and know that each and every soul on the planet knows exactly what they are doing. They are following their own sacred paths as is divinely perfect for them. Moving forward, your manifestations will be happening in record time. As you get clearer on what it is that you wish to create, the universe will be giving you feedback very, very quickly. As our partner in transmissions friend often tells her, if it feels like pushing a boulder up a hill, you are not in the flow. Flow is the path of ease, dear ones. When you are surrendered in the flow, and an area of your life just won't budge, if you are running into blockages and barriers, it simply is not the time to go in that direction. It is just not being energetically supported at that time. There is no need for you to sit in angst. There is no need for you to waste endless amounts of time wondering which direction you should go in. If you have simply surrendered and are in the flow, it will become very obvious what is being supported and what is not. Your choice is the path of ease, and that does not make you lazy. Those old belief systems that said you must work yourselves into the ground for little result are just false and disempowering. No pain, no gain is one of the most disempowering falsehoods that we have ever seen humans embrace. If you wish to have a path filled with pain, continue on using that mantra, but it is completely unnecessary, particularly as you are moving forward in your mastery. Focus on what you would like to create and then surrender into it, and know that the flow will take you to the highest result possible if that is your intention. Now, as you hold what it is that you are trying to create, the universe will start to give you feedback. You will become magnetic to what it is that you wish to draw to you, and you will start to see elements of the thing that you wish to create popping up into your awareness. The universe will continue to deliver this to you until you get the perfect match to what it is that you are creating. You are being given an opportunity from the universe to give the universe further feedback as it starts to present some of those possibilities to you. So, for example, let us suppose that you wish to manifest an apple and the universe presents to you an apple that is full of worms. That does not mean that is the only apple that is available to you, dear ones. It simply means that you have not been clear enough about what you wish to create. So you may say, "Oh, universe, no, no, no. I didn't want an apple that was filled with worms. Thank you for the apple, but I would like it to have an apple that is free of pests, please." And then the universe delivers to you an apple that is free of pests, but it is bruised because it has been dropped on the floor. So you say, "Oh, okay, universe. Thank you for the apple, but I would like to have an apple that is free of pests and not bruised. I would like it to be perfect and fresh." So then the universe delivers to you an apple that is perfect and fresh, but has been treated with pesticides. You have just read about that. "Oh, dear universe, thank you for delivering me the apple. However, I would prefer to have one that is healthy to eat and in perfect shape and has been grown organically." So then the universe delivers to you a beautiful red apple that is organic, in perfect shape. It is free of worms, it is free of pesticides, and it is not bruised. It looks wonderful, but you suddenly realize that all along your mouth has really been watering for a golden, delicious apple. So you say to the universe, "Oh, thank you, universe. That is so much more like what I wanted. However, I was hoping to have all of those elements in a golden, delicious apple." And then the universe delivers to you exactly what you want in the most beautiful, golden, delicious apple that you have ever seen, that meets all of your needs, brings you so much pleasure, nutrition, and joy. You have manifested your perfect match by staying in the flow until all the vital elements were met. You were not manifesting wrong when you manifested the wormy apple. You simply had not been specific enough. Would you stop at the wormy apple and say, "This is all the universe will give me. I'm not worthy. All I'm worthy of is wormy apples"? No, you would not do such a thing. You understand there are plenty of apples out there and you can effortlessly draw to you what you want to yourself. This would be considered the near match phenomena. The universe will start to bring you the elements of what it is that you are trying to create. If it is anything less than your highest creation, simply see it as feedback from the universe and get clearer about what you want. Get excited. See that it is working. It is not a failure, it is a success. If what you are drawing to you is flawed, do not think it is your only choice. Consider it feedback and get clearer about what you wish to create for yourself, because the sky is the limit. There is no cap on what you can create. The universe delivers feedback to you in what materializes physically. You deliver feedback to the universe through your gratitude and focused intention. This is the dance of co-creation. Where we see people really misunderstanding this is in their desire to draw to them divine partnership. They open themselves up and they intend to draw to them the perfect partner, and the universe delivers a near match. The near match allows you to get clearer about what your needs are or what that perfect partnership would look like to you. Perhaps it's an opportunity to work on yourself, understanding that you draw to you exactly what you hold. So people are drawing to themselves partners that hold many of the elements they are looking for, but there is one deal breaker, if you will, in the package. The other person is married, or perhaps the other person is terminally ill. The other person is all of the things that you've ever wanted for yourself, yet they are lost in a battle with addiction. Perhaps they are wounded and they are too afraid to have a partnership, or they live on the other side of the world, whatever it may be. Do not settle for less. See it for what it is. If there is an aspect that precludes you from being together, dear ones, it is not your divine partner. Throw out the no pain, no gain mindset. Your divine partner is fully available to you. Your divine partnership is not created to make you yearn and live in angst because you cannot be together. Do not try to take something and cram it into a mold that it simply doesn't fit in. See it as feedback from the universe. Allow it to help you to get clearer about what is acceptable in a partner. Allow it to help you to get clear on what you need to work on in yourself in order to draw that divine partner to you. If you have attracted someone who is unavailable, how are you unavailable yourself? As you release that, you will attract an available partner, or the original one will shift and become available to you as well. See it as a way of getting further clarification for what it is that will best honor you and help you be the highest expression of yourself. Don't get stuck with the wormy apple. Do you see? This would be the same whether it is a partnership, whether it is looking for a new vehicle, a place to live, or a new career. It applies to anything you wish to create. Ease, dear ones. It is the path of ease through surrender, flow, and focused creation. Those are the elements that work together to help co-create the magic in your life that is your divine right as a human being of light stepping into the new Christed age. That is what we will leave you with for today.